Hey house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother Canada updates and spoilers. Our house guest of the day is Jessie, SYTYCD. So you think you can dance fan right there. So this is really special because Jessie is actually at the live taping of the double eviction tonight, right now. He's there in the audience. He's all, hi Arissa! So that's fun. And to answer your question, yes, I would love to know what happens when you're sitting in the audience during the live show. Like, what do they do? Do they give you direction? What do they tell you? So if you could share that, that would be amazing. And I'm so excited that you're there. That's so cool. So I hope you enjoy. And if you want to be house guest of the day, like Jessie, just send me a private message on YouTube. All right, so some things we learned from the show last night. Allison took a really big risk. So as you guys know, she found the secret hidden power of veto in the war room, and she actually was allowed to use it in this week's POV ceremony, but she didn't, and she's still on the block. So if something crazy happens, she could totally be Marcellus 2.0. She could get Marcellus. So that's crazy. But I mean, it's a bold move. So the power lasts for 3 POV ceremonies. So with this week's out of the way, she's got 2 more. She's got tonight's double eviction, and she's got the following week. So I wonder if she'll be on the block and she'll have a chance to use it, or if she wants to save somebody else, because I'm pretty sure it's used like a regular veto. She doesn't name the nominee or anything. She just has the power to take someone off the block after the original POV is or isn't played. So that's pretty exciting. It'll be exciting to see if she uses it or not. Who knows? But let's move on. So there was a very, very important John and Netta conversation yesterday. They're talking, they're trying to plan things out for the future, and they're like, you know what, after the first 5 are all taken care of and gone and out of the house, John and Netta are going to be the new targets because they're the pair within the alliance, and especially John, he's going to be target number 1 because he's the strong, big guy, whatever. So they're starting to think about this now, and Netta thinks that there's probably a really good chance that Arlie will turn on them before the final 6. So they're like, well, should we take Arlie out? I think they're, they should be worried because Arlie is a crazy manipulator. When you have someone that flips sides like that, you can't help but think, I hope, that that person is going to screw you over at some point because they've already done it to their other alliance. So, I mean, it only makes sense. But Netta's thinking maybe they should get rid of Arlie before he can strike, possibly before the final 6. So, things to consider. Alright, Sarah approached Netta yet again for her vote. It seems like the only person she's really campaigning to is Netta. I think that's kind of stupid. Just because, if you know you're on your way out, why not at least try every possible thing? I mean, if you just, try the same person over and over again, that's kind of stupid. So, Sarah was like, oh yeah, I want an alliance with you, me, John, and Kenny. I'm thinking, no, I just don't see Sarah and Kenny staying loyal to John and Netta, and honestly, I don't see them staying loyal to Sarah and Kenny, so it's kind of pointless. But, Sabrina came in and chat blocked the rest of that conversation anyway, so that was the end of that. Alright, she was crying about something. I don't even know what it was anymore. Are you threatening me? Okay, so Adele and John pulled a prank on Netta last night. There was some shenanigans going on yesterday, and they stacked a bunch of ottomans and all this other stuff from the bedroom up on her bed, and when she went in and saw it, she was like, what the F? Don't touch my bed! So, they helped her clean it up. It was funny, but then Netta wanted to retaliate. So, she recruited Heather to help her paint tampons with red nail polish, and then they put them in John's bed. So when he discovered them, he freaked out. He freaked out. He thought that they were real. He thought it was the real deal. and he was grossed out, freaked out, and he was kind of pissed too. But don't worry, it's all good now, but that was just, I hope we get to see that at some point. So, most of the house guests participated last night in this little hot tub goodbye party for Sarah. They were just having a good time, shooting the S, relaxing. I have to say though, some of these people have some really, really disgusting, gross stories, and I can't believe that they would share them when they know that they're being watched 24/7. I mean, this happens every season. These people come out with these crazy ass stories, and I'm like, what? If you feel comfortable telling people that on camera, what are you saying off camera? So I'm not going to go into details because I'm not, but just know, there's some wacky stuff. Wacky, wacky stuff. So this morning, John and Netta had another important conversation. I feel like this was a really good sign for their alliance because Netta went and told John about her chat with Sarah and how she was campaigning to her. And she was like, I pretty much made up my mind that it's a no, but I just want to see, like, what you think about it and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, he worked out the numbers and it doesn't make sense to keep Sarah. So I was like, whew. But then again, they were kind of freaking out a couple times throughout the day and, you know, kind of thinking maybe we should keep Sarah, like, are we making a mistake? But I'm pretty sure they're going to get rid of her, and if they don't, they're dumb. So, tonight is double eviction night. I have been waiting for this for the longest time. I'm so excited. Double evictions are always the craziest thing ever. And Sarah should be going in this first eviction by a vote of 4-3, and I'm wondering who's going to win the next HOH because I don't know. The numbers say that it will be someone from the Sloppy Seconds, but this is Big Brother, and it seems like whenever there's a big eviction like this, the people who are aligned with that person win the HOH. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw maybe like Kenny or Rochelle win HOH tonight in the first competition. It would be a bummer, but at the same time, sometimes it's good to level the playing field a little bit. It keeps it exciting. So then there's the question of who's going to be evicted after Sarah. I don't know. And then the second HOH, they're probably not going to show. I don't think they show it on the Canadian season. But you guys can check back the spoiler late tonight if they have that information out there. It will be in the info for this video. So check back whenever you want. And I want to know in the comments, who do you guys want to see win HOH tonight, and who would you like to see go in the second eviction? And until tomorrow, when we have all of this figured out, much love. Edit.